Hello, Cancer gods and goddesses. How are you? Little bit of a little bit of info here. We have finally moved out of October. We made it. It's near the end of the year. Just a forewarning, make sure that you have everything that you need in your home. I do know intuitively, I know that there's going to be it's going to get worse up until probably about February of next year. So make sure that you have everything that you need at home that keeps you comfortable. Make sure that you have everything set up in that way. Yeah, so we're going to see what November has for you. So it's November 2020 predictions for Cancer. If you haven't ever been here before, I am Serena Aurora. If you would like a more detailed reading, all of that information is down below. Also, I am doing some shuffling videos and some of my face because I have had many people request they see more shuffling. They find it soothing, and I also was told that my voice is soothing. So we're going to do a little bit of each. Okay, so let's see what card. This one. All right, so I am seeing that this again there's a theme going on with the zodiacs. There is a theme that we are in a time of rest and recuperation. We are in a time of stepping back. So this makes a lot of sense as fall is here. Cold weather is here. I think it was like 45 degrees this morning here in Alabama. So This can be those cozying up. This can also be a form of healing. This can be meditation. This can be prayer. It's about resting the mind and resting the thoughts, finding a better foundation within the mind. And sometimes that takes, unplugging from social media, unplugging from people, unplugging from the chaos, and just getting back to what is important. Because it does look like there's a bit of fighting going on in November. This can be politics. This can be relationships. This can be you fighting with yourself, feeling like you have to fight to survive. But again, it's showing me that there is a need for a slowdown. It does show me that there's this November is going to be a hard month for many, many people. But I think that for you personally, there's going to be some exhaustion here. The Knight of Cups. So this is about following your heart. This can be about showing your own self that affection, buying yourself flowers, that self-care things. But this is about a good message, and a good message that comes through that excites us, that is connected to our emotions, that causes some type of relief or joy in our life. If it isn't an external thing, it is about you taking action, about following your heart. What do you feel guided to do? Now below that, it does show me that there is, this reading looks a little bit similar to Taurus. So looking at this is showing me that experiencing is going to be in your own way. And the way this woman experiences the tree may not be the way you experience it, or I experience it, or the person down the road. But I am showing that this following your heart is something that you need to experience in your own way. It's going to be unique to you. It might not be what everyone else thinks is logical, practical, smart, wise, whatever it is. But again, your heart wouldn't lead you there if it wasn't right. So this is about allowing things to come to you. So you are at a process in your life where you have done some of the work, you have gone after the dreams, and this is about allowing things to come to you. So the month of November is not about forcing yourself into a situation. It's not about inviting yourself. It's about waiting till you're invited. It's about waiting for your shipment to come in. There is some type of burden here, and this could be, the fighting that you see, but this is about carrying someone else up the mountain for you. This can be about carrying the weight of others, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and this is what's causing you the exhaustion. You need to, feel free like this one and not take the burden of anyone else's issues. Figure out what is worth being a burden. Well, I don't think anything's worth being a burden, but figure out what is going to be, what needs to go. Take inventory of your life and say, you know what, that's not my responsibility. Your emotions are not my responsibility. Or this, this project, it's because some of it's coming in for like work also, that maybe someone didn't finish the project at work or something and left all of it for you, or whatever it is. Just don't bear the weight of other people. It's unnecessary. It's just not needed. This is about standing your ground. This is about being tired. Very, very tired, beat up. You're still standing. You fought a bunch. You're still, I don't know if you would win this next battle though, if you don't rest. In this rest, there's going to be this new vision that comes to you that helps you with the mental exhaustion, that guides you where you need to go. Pay attention to the signs and omens. Pay attention to the little breadcrumbs that Spirit is leading you to. It does look like these signs and omens are going to be loud and clear. You're not going to be able to miss these. They're going to slap you in the face. They're going to be very, very in your face, very loud. So don't second guess them. Don't doubt them. This can also be about messages coming in also, whether it's technology, emails, phone. Pay attention. This can even be like you know, news coming in and things like that. But making sure that you have information is going to be very important. This can also be about trust. Again, intensity. I feel like this month is going to be very intense for you. You're going to need to rest. I would say just disengage from the world around you. I think this has to do with maybe a promotion. Maybe you have more responsibility on your plate. This can be about a new perspective. You're trying to grow those roots in order to create some type of longevity in your life, something solid. And it does look like you're really, really tired. I mean, my only advice for you, though, is to just chill out. Just chill out. Rest when you can. Maybe less social engagement, because, I mean, this is about rest. This is about stepping back. This is about rest. We have the burden, which is about rest and fighting. We need to rest. We need to stop fighting. Intensity requires you, and then we have exhaustion over here below. This new, I don't know. If this isn't a new job, this is maybe just trying to plant those roots within the job, but it's exhaustion. Look at all that stuff around him. He looks like he's dying. Yeah, I don't feel like this is a good energy for you. This could be indicating that you need to find a new job as well. There's too much fight. There's too much aggression. And again, I keep seeing that offloading of people's duties onto you, which doesn't allow you to live. So let's see what your message is from your spirit guide. So this is the Realm Bringer. Very beautiful card. Let's see. Just got this deck. It was a gift, so I feel like I'm always getting beautiful decks from my friends and clients. Visionaries, architects of the future, information from other realms, bridging the seen with the unseen, interpretation, seeding a new earth, traversing different states of consciousness, birthing ideas from subtle reality, and journeying. Raising your vibration and exploring different states of consciousness, you may experience phenomena you might have believed only happens in fantasy stories. Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness of the subtle realities. Okay. So here is anything that you've been questioning, and it's something that's been on your mind a lot. If this is a relationship, or whether you should stay in it, whether you should pursue it. If this is a job, is it going to work out? Those type of hopeful energies, those optimistic energies, it doesn't look likely. So figuring out a plan B, figuring out where you're to go, because again, these energies are just not good. I don't know if you got to get on the internet and search for a new job, because what you're experiencing is just not healthy, and it's not going to change. And also they're telling me that you might need to start your own business, kind of fill the gap where this industry is failing. Because if you want to stay in the industry, that's fine. It's just about, you know, being in a healthy industry that actually does healthy things. So Cancer, I hope that this resonated with you. If I don't see you the rest of the month, I hope that you have a warm, loving Thanksgiving.